I'm gonna make sure I pass in.
I'm sorry, Kery. Next time, we're gonna make sure we have our tip filled, okay?
Okay.
But right now, we're giving them a tip. Before we begin, I would remind you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to our channel that it can grow so this information could get to so many other people. So now I'm going to have Kery break down why or what's the difference between an LLC and a corporation, the pros and the cons.
Well, as everyone knows, there's a multiple type of organizations, but the most important ones are the LLC and the corporations. So it's based on one discretion which one you like the best. But I will do my best today to help to bring some advantages and some disadvantages on both of them. Let's start with the LLC first. LLC, like the name says, is limited liability corporation, which means it offers some limited liability to its owners. As of if an employee or a third party want to sue you, get some limited liability protections. But the most important thing about the LLC is the tax brackets. LLC is pretty much, we can say that LLC has the best of all worlds, because the owner of the LLC can choose which tax bracket or the tax status that they want to be in. They can be on sole proprietor, they can be on partnership, they can be on S corp or C corp. So with that being said, let's go ahead and break them down very, very slowly. An LLC, the advantage of LLC is you can pass through the tax liability. You don't have to pay tax. You're not subject to corporate tax. If you have any profits, you can share it among the owners, and the owners can pay their self-employment tax. So that's a very, very good advantage of that. You're not subject to corporate tax. As opposed to the corporation, you are subject to, you can do two type of corporation. There's an S corp and there's a C corp. Most people wanna know what is the difference between the S corp and the C corp. But today we're gonna just talk about a very, very brief idea about the S corp and C corp. The S corp, you get taxed only once. You get taxed once at the corporate level. But the C corp, you get taxed twice. You get taxed when the corporation a distribution to the shareholders at the corporate level, and then you also get the tax in the individual levels. But for the LLC, the most important thing about the LLC is even though it's a little bit more money to register for it, it's $135 if I'm not mistaken. But it gives you some flexibility, less paperwork for you to deal with, and as opposed to the corporation where you have to have a board of directors, and then you have to hold at least one meeting a year for you to keep it on your agenda, just in case if you get audited or something. But the corporation, you really have to do that. But the LLC, you don't have to. You can function as usual, and you do the profit sharing among the owners via a K1 or a, what do you call the other one again? 1099. So therefore, the LLC don't have corporate tax. That's what I would say.
So how easy is it for someone to get an LLC?
I mean, they're both as similar as easy. The LLC, like I said earlier, you just have to go to sunbiz.org and you fill out the forms and you pay the fee of $135. For the corporation, you fill out the same form and you pay $85. So it costs a little bit less. The reason it costs less is because the corporation doesn't come with that limited liability protection, but the LLC does come with it. They charge you a little bit more for that.
Okay, awesome. So now, if someone wants to be an LLC or corporation, of course they already have to have the business name registered and all that stuff with the state.
Yes. What do you do if you want to open an LLC? The first thing to do is come up with the name. Come up with the name and go to sunbiz.org and check that name to see if it's already been taken. and there's a little tab for you to check to click on and put the name to see if already been taken. If it's already been taken, you cannot use it, and if it's not taken, all you have to do is go back and start the application. And start the application, and you answer all the questions they ask you and the name of your LLC, and you pay the fees, and you're good to go. It's as simple as that. The only thing is, after you finish doing that, you have to wait until they approve it for you to call the IRS or fill the form with the IRS for you to have an EIN number.
Okay. So after the registration of the LLC is when you can get your EIN number.
Exactly. You have to wait until they approve it first. You cannot just go ahead and go to the IRS and apply for an EIN number without having the corporation approved. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Now, Kery has, like I said, he is my personal financial advisor. He has done all of these things for me. So that's why I have him here to share this amazing information, because our movement is to empower women to go to the next level, giving you information and content that you can use for your business, to grow your business and to expand your business. For those of you that probably don't even have a business yet, these are very important tools and information to have so that you can know exactly where to go. Now, like I said, Kery has been I've been working with him for many, many years, and he's really assisted me in so many levels. And I just want you to give the audience how to find you via your social media and your phone number and everything.
Well, first of all, Engineer, I want to say that I really applaud you for what you're doing in this community. You really taking it to the next level and empower women to do better and go as the ceiling. The sky is the limit for everybody. I can say. As far as myself, as you can see, my company's name is Global Trust Finance, and we are on Instagram. If you look for Global Trust Finance, you would find us. And also my phone number is 954-816-2878. That's my personal number, 954-816-2878. My office number is 954-530-7154. And also my Facebook page is Kery Alce at Facebook.
Facebook.com.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. My first name is Kery and last name is Alce. It's on Facebook.
So we're gonna have all of that information in the bottom of our screen. You guys can find all of that, all those links down there below. Okay. So now, Kery, I really, really thank you. Let me tell you, Kery knows what he's talking about. He has really, really been a blessing to me and my business and just getting things in order. And I have him here because I want you guys, those of you that are watching that might have questions, that might not know, okay, where should I start? He is a perfect person to reach out to get this information, and he can actually do it for you. I'm telling you, he is really good at what he does. So thank you again, Kery, so much.
Well, it's a blessing to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Guys, I would like to thank you guys also for coming in and joining us on this Sips and Tips Saturday. I hope this information, and I know this information is informative to you guys, and I pray that it will encourage you guys to go to the next level in your business, in your brand, in finding out the information that you need. If you need help, like I said, reach out to Kery. We'll have all his information down below. And follow, like, and subscribe. The bell is right over there. Okay, guys? Thank you guys for joining us on this Sips and Tips Saturday, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Kery.